I don't think I'm considered a hoe no more. I don't really got nobody in the last like 2 or 3 years.
She said no more.
Don't say no.
No, your wholeness can get deleted. Your wholeness can get deleted.
Delete all that.
What's going on, guys? Reporting to you live from Mobile, Alabama. This video is going to be titled 5 Reasons Why I Decided to Stop Being a Hoe. And sit back, relax. It's going to get interesting. So let's start with reason number 1 on why I decided to stop being a hoe. So the first reason was because I got bored when I started going out on dates after I'd been going out on so many.
Who don't got no bitch? He said I don't.
I got to a point where, people ask you the same questions, and I was at a point where I could just be like, maybe this will work if I go on a date and I just go, "Hi, my name is Mr. Confidence Creator, and if you're out on a date with me, these are the answers to your following questions. Where am I from? I'm from New York. Duh. Where do I see myself 5 years from now? I see myself possibly starting an airline company or starting a charter company, flying corporate." Yeah. I'm not going to bore you with all of the questions and the answers because I got tired of hearing them. The second thing for me was every date for me was a blind date because, between all the online dating, social media, and meeting girls in public, I'd meet tons of women over the week. And, you'd hit them up throughout the week, but you wouldn't honestly know. Like, I'd have to keep, a rating in my phone, in the context, so I know, all right, this girl's a little bit hotter than this girl, so if I have to choose, let me go out with this girl. Honestly, I got to a point where I was just like,
I don't want to make love, I just want to fuck.
So why can't I just, tell them what it is? I'm just trying to, you could just come back to the crib and
suck a nigga dick or something,
hang out, or, I ain't really want to take them out anymore. And the thing about it is that works for some girls, but majority of them, let's be honest, it doesn't. You're going to miss a couple of shots because you don't take a girl out just to get to know them. So reason number 2 on why I decided to stop being a hoe is because it's really expensive. Let's just say you go out on 3 to 7 dates a week. Because on some days like Saturday and Sunday, you can probably go out on more than 1 date with a girl. But let's say for planning purposes, you're going out on 3 dates a week, which is, to me, is pretty minimal. So I'm a numbers guy and I'm from New York. So let's just say the date that I go on, I'm going to probably at least max get 2 drinks because you don't want to get drunk. So you get 2 drinks. She's going to want to get 2 drinks too. So drinks in New York usually cost about $10. So that's about $40. And you don't even have any food. So the next thing, you're like, all right, maybe you'll be a little cheap and y'all won't get meals. Hopefully she don't want a meal. And you just order an appetizer. You still probably appetizer $13. You still probably looking at around, after taxes and tips and everything, looking at around $65, So let's just say, $65 with tips. And say you go on those 3 dates and, being conservative, that's $195 a week. So $195, we'll round it up to $200. That's going to turn into about $800 a month, which is about $9,600 in a year. So $9,600 a year, and that's after taxes. So let's say before taxes, that's about $12,500.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Right? Do you have $12,500 to just throw away just on some girls? I don't think so. It's a lot of things you could do with that, invest. And then that's just paying for the dates. You also got to take into consideration, men, we, as a guy, I don't want to speak for everybody, but when I used to dress up nice and I used to wear a lot of expensive stuff, I would do it for the ladies. I'm not putting on expensive suit or jacket just so my homeboys can be like, that looks good on you. Like, no, you do it for the ladies. Guys buy cars and all that stuff for females. And like, honestly, it's really expensive. So that's like one of the main reasons why I stopped being a hoe. But I do have some date ideas that are cheaper than the dates that I used to go on, like a coffee date. Like, I don't drink coffee, so I'd never ask someone to go get coffee with me. But I mean, if you got a dog, you can ask someone if they want to go for a walk with you with your dog. Go hiking, go to the gym. Girls love going to the gym. I stole this idea from one of the dating coaches online, but like they basically said, have a digital camera, like a good one, and tell a girl like, you have this nice view, you want to give her a photo shoot, and I think that's a great idea, and that's pretty free. Grab a bottle of wine and just hang out. Reason number 2 walks me right into reason number 3 is you waste a ton of time. Like, you waste a lot of time going out on dates with these girls, texting girls that you really just want one thing.
I don't want to make love, I just want to fuck.
And after that one thing, you might want it a couple more times, but literally, you don't, you're wasting time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Like, a lot of these dating coaches, they're like, oh, be on your purpose, be on your purpose. But at the same time, if you're chasing girls like that, like, you got a rotation full of girls you really, you just fucking around with. Let's say you're in high school or you're at work and you work a 9 to 5, right? So from 9 to 5, that's your job, right? And after that, you got from 6 to 11 saying that you commute back home. And so from 6 to 11, that's probably like around 35 hours a week. 5 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's 35 hours a week. You take some time out. Y'all play video games. Y'all watch sports. Y'all do all of that stuff. So let's just subtract half of that, right? So now we're at 17 hours. And now with that 17 hours, say you go on those 3 dates that we talked about in reason number 2. Say those 3 to 4 hours of time. Now you're back to what? 12, 13 hours, subtract that. So now you got 4 hours left to work on your purpose. That makes no sense. And then you're not even taking into consideration that you got to text these girls and do all that stuff. Like,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't want to make love, I just want to fuck.
Reason number 4 on why I decided to stop being a hoe is no one really cares about you.
I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own.
Like, I mean, the females that you're dating, if they're in a rotation and they care, but to an extent. Like, if you're sick and, it's certain things females will do for you when you give them that title. Like,
Suck a nigga dick or something.
shorty will come and, hold you, take care of you while you throwing up and all that stuff. Like, you're not gonna get no girl that you just kind of in your rotation to do anything like that. And then the next thing, if you ever go through hard times, and not for nothing, this could happen as well while you're dating. Like, if you're in a relationship with a female as well, but you're more likely to have more than likely a girl is not gonna, if you lose your job, she's not gonna turn around and be like, I got you, I'm gonna hold you down, I'll pay the bills, I'll do this, that, and the third until you get on your feet. They don't care. They're just gonna move on to the next person. You didn't you didn't make them a priority. That's not somebody you're taking serious. So can you even knock them? And in reverse, you don't care about them. So I mean, if shorty lost her job or something like that, and she's like, I need rent money, I'm like, you better call one of those other dudes, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm sick. Shoot, half of us would be like, oh, she on her period? Yeah, nah, you stay home, sweetheart. You take care of that.
Suck a nigga dick or something.
And most importantly, reason number 5. Reason number 5 on why I decided to stop being a hoe is I found a motherfucking unicorn.
Really, nigga?
That's right. I said it. I found a unicorn. I found, in my personal opinion, I know we all have our opinions of what looks is, but I found my 10. Like, my lady is smart. She's funny. I can be around her all day.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Like, and I mean, I'm usually busy and she's busy as fuck too, so we don't have to be around each other all day, but she holds it down. Like, when we first started dating, I made more money than her, and then I ended up going through some things, and then she held it down for a long time. Like,
Boo! Hey, you with the afro! Give it a rest! Beat it!
and then, we got back to where we at right now, which is doing what we need to be doing and, like, making stuff happen. So, I don't know. I look at her as an equal. She still lets me be a man, but, that's my unicorn. So that's reason number 5. And she looks good as fuck, if I didn't say that. So, I'm not going to post no pictures of her, but if I ever see anybody in person, I love to brag about my lady. And my kids look good, too. That was weird. I'm gonna end it.
Put the music back